yeah, they're just shooting upwards for some reason instead of like actually making a logical territory. They're making it pretty much way too difficult to actually manage in real life. Welcome to a brand new video. Today we will be looking at what if the Byzantines were tribal. So the entire Byzantine Empire, they are a tribal nation. I thought this would be interesting. It was suggested in the comments to like switch up the tribal and the government's type. I think this will be interesting because one thing that the Byzantines usually do have is their culture technology advantage, and this strips that away. They are back in the tribal age. They don't have that much technology, so this could make them struggle, especially because they are around feudal and clan governments, and usually feudal and clan governments really do take out tribal. So it's gonna be interesting to see. So if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get into it. If I were the Byzantines, my biggest fear would be the Abbasid. The Abbasid definitely could do some damage here. Bulgaria, they never do anything. They usually blow up immediately because of an event in the game. But the Byzantines should definitely be scared of this Abbasid. They also get like not as good troops, so the Byzantines are scared, and they should be. This could definitely make them weaker, or they could just rule the world like normally. This was a bad idea. I forgot that tribal nations get subjugation wars. You guys know Khazaria, the really big yellow nation? Yeah, the Byzantines know them too. The Byzantines subjugated Khazaria. I somehow buffed the Byzantines by making them tribal. Hopefully they lose all this land, but I am not very happy. This is probably the most powerful Byzantines we've ever seen, and we're like 20 years into the game. So this is going to be a rough game if they keep this power. Yeah, I think I messed up. The Byzantines seem to keeping all this land, and this is just garbage. I don't even remember what was here because it's so messy. And then the Abbasid are also dead. So the Byzantines, I think, are just gonna rule the world because yeah, they usually do, but I think I literally buffed the Byzantines somehow. I hate this game. I don't know how I do this. I really don't. They got their independence, but there's kind of a problem. Khazaria is run by a Byzantines ruler. It's an Orthodox Greek guy. So now, I think I just made 2 Byzantines. So there's 2, Khazaria is now Byzantine 2, and now there's just the Byzantine Empire. So there are now 2 Byzantine empires. And I think this may be worse than having 1. I think this entire video is a mistake, and I should go back to like making Let's Plays or crying. The Byzantines got Khazaria back, so they're pretty powerful, and they're probably gonna win this game. I would doubt someone else comes up at this point, but it's possible. I hope they don't. Italy was doing good. I didn't mention them, but they're dead, so I'm glad I didn't, but I did now, so sorry. This Denmark is looking good. This is one of the best Denmarks I've seen. Usually Scandinavia stays in Scandinavia and does well, but Denmark is really creeping into the rest of Europe, so it'd be cool to see Denmark really pick it up and like take all of like the new HRE. Denmark making the HRE, that'd be pretty cool. It would be Germania, but still, I want to see Denmark conquer all this because Sweden's busy conquering the British Isles. Yes, they named Constantinople. Thank you for doing something cool, Byzantines. This is pretty cool. They're renaming Constantinople. Istanbul, you know, maybe coming up soon, but we gotta be careful for them not to rule the world. Denmark's still looking insane. For some reason, the Catholic nation in Iberia looks like they're gonna win, which they almost never win, so I don't know why they're gonna win this time. I didn't even touch this area, but hopefully we see them do something cool in this good old video. And just to let you know, the Byzantines or Constantinople is no longer tribal. They've adapted, and I tried turning them back, but they just keep on adapting. So they're going to be feudal from now on, and it's just because they have the technology, and I would have to remove whatever. So they're feudal now, but they started off as tribal. I'm keeping the video title. You can't take it away from me. We need to find a better game, guys. Look at this. This is disgusting. You guys like watching this? Leave a like and comment if you like seeing this. This is like, you're like, oh, I'm gonna watch a YouTube video. I want to see this disgusting border gore. If you like to see that, leave a like and comment, because I don't believe you. Y'all are liars. I don't know how this happened, but now we have Constantinople split in half. This happens occasionally. This nation pops up. I think they should be able to get it back because they have clans on all this land, but it's going to be interesting. I'm not really sure why it happened, and it just happened randomly. So Denmark got the video wrong. Denmark thought it was every county independent, and so they just turn into every county that they had. Yeah, they didn't get the memo. I hate when nations do that. They just don't read the title of the video. You always find weird things in these games, and for some reason we have a Coptic Italy, and usually the only place you ever find the Coptic faith is over here in Africa. So it's kind of weird to see that for some reason it's over in Italy. Kind of cool, kind of strange. Haven't really ever seen it before. We have the Byzantines, Nicaea, and Constantinople all here. I think they're all Greek Orthodox. Yeah, they are. And yeah, they're just eating each other, and I think they ruined the Byzantines. So unfortunately, well, fortunately, the Byzantines are not going to win this game. The Byzantines are on another level this video. It's just insane. So the Madin, which is the Arabian Empire, somehow got all this land in like the Byzantines territory. I think they inherited or conquered something, so they have a whole bunch of land, and I don't think they're going to keep it because it would be really messy. But this is actually an empire that was formed, which is the Madin, but it's like the Arabian Empire, so it's pretty cool to see. The Byzantines look pretty disgusting, but they're actually one of the most powerful nations in the world, so making them tribal maybe gave them ugly borders, but really didn't weaken them at all. It's just a lot of like independent nations within them. If we get further into the game, there's a chance that they kind of unite all this and actually kind of like win the game. It's going to be interesting. The only reason why I think it's possible is because no one else is doing anything in this game. This is nasty. Bavaria and West Francia and Frisia look good, but not good enough to stop the Byzantines at this point. Look at the French area. It looks so beautiful. I've never seen it like this, like perfect. It's West Francia, Aquitaine, and Burgundy. And they're all kind of like equal powers here and all kind of united. I think they could all do pretty good since they're all so united. They also could easily take out each other and make a more powerful nation. This is quite cool to see. Iberia does it a lot more normal where there's two big powers, but usually France stays pretty ugly like the rest of Europe, but they're actually looking pretty good right now. Constantinople is trying to do. I still think it's funny that they renamed Khazaria Empire to this, but they are Orthodox and Greek, so it makes sense that they renamed the title. But yeah, they're just shooting upwards for some reason instead of like actually making a logical territory. They're making it pretty much way too difficult to actually manage in real life. We have 100 years left, and it's between two nations. It's between the Byzantine Empire and this Islamic nation down here. These are both huge empires, which are both really strong. It's going to be between them. No one else has really gotten anything together. I think West Francia could do something, but I don't think so. But the Byzantines and this Muradid, they're going to be the two ones we have to watch for the finale. We are at the end date, and what has turning the Byzantines into tribal done? Nothing too strange, just that Constantinople is here. That's pretty much the biggest change. Besides that, it's an Orthodox Greece that's insane. This is pretty, I would say normal. They're pretty big. I think they would actually be a lot stronger if it wasn't for this Islamic empire down here, which is doing really good too. But the Byzantines definitely won this game. They're doing amazing. They got 70,000 troops. I think this nation is slightly stronger than them. They are in a war, so troops aren't correct. But overall, it's pretty cool game. Religion-wise, it's actually kind of interesting. Somehow this Jewish faith actually spread a lot more than it usually does. By now, it's usually kind of like extinct, but it spread a lot. Adamites here, Coptics here, Orthodox is really spread out. It's kind of interesting culture. It's just the Greek and French that spread like usual, nothing too insane. But this nation up here is looking pretty good. They're pretty powerful. It's Estonian. I don't know how this, what's it called, Jewish faith did so good. Usually they don't do good at all. You really need to buff them, especially when Khazaria wasn't here. Khazaria got eliminated immediately, so it's kind of amazing to see. Well, overall, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. See you later. Have a good one. Bye.